When designing in NetBlock 3D, users must master the ability to move cavities and footprints. Let's start by inserting a new cavity to the block. Immediately, we see a red arrow representing the X direction, along with an X value in the corresponding dialog box. A blue arrow represents the Y direction, with its own corresponding dialog box. Users can move the cavity orthographically in these directions by grabbing the arrows and moving back and forth. To freely move a cavity, users can grab the gray sphere in the center of the cavity and move as desired. Notice the center mark left behind to denote the location of the cavity prior to movement. Once the cavity is dropped in a new location, this center mark will disappear. If users want to move a cavity into alignment with another cavity, they can hover near that cavity to invoke the appearance of a gray trace line. Dropping the cavity near the trace line will allow it to snap into alignment with the first cavity. If users have a precise cavity location in mind, they can key in the X and Y coordinates to the Cavity Properties pane, or use the dialog boxes in the workspace. Users can also make small incremental adjustments using the arrows that appear while hovering over these dialog boxes. Now let's discuss footprints. When inserting a footprint, they are always inserted in one orientation. However, a user can rotate that orientation through the Cavity Properties panel. Once the desired rotation is achieved, users can select any cavity within the footprint to move the entire footprint around. As witnessed with singular cavities, movement can be achieved by dragging the arrow icons, moving the gray sphere, snapping to a trace line, or inputting X and Y values in the workspace or in the Cavity Properties panel. To move a cavity or footprint to a different face, a user needs to drag that cavity over the existing face and near the surface of the new face. From the standard isometric view, users can move cavities freely about the front, top, and right face. To access other faces, the block must be rotated prior to the move.